Yeah, so
Adam, you've been at the New Saints a number of weeks now. How have you settled in?
yeah, good. Yeah, it's been enjoyable. Obviously, we've had a few friendlies, luckily, so it's not just all been training. So yeah, it's just getting used to how we play, how I play, and what the boys want from me and kind of what I want from them. So yeah, it's been good.
And you mentioned the friendlies, there have been quality ones as well. Liverpool away, Burnley away, Chester at home.
Yeah, we've had some decent ones. It's been really good. It's been nice to go and experience, like you say, those Premier League teams, and obviously a few other decent sides as well.
No competitive football, but in some ways, has that perhaps helped you to settle in terms of training and getting to know the players?
Potentially, yeah. I think it can kind of work both ways or either way, really. Obviously, if the league has started, you get thrown in at the deep end and you get on with it. But obviously, that's not the case. So yeah, it has been good to have that time to get to know the boys a bit more. So yeah, it's been decent.
And there is another friendly going on this evening, and that's happening behind you as we talk right now. One of your old clubs, Cardiff Metropolitan University FC.
Yeah. It's been a decent first, or decent game to be fair. Very well structured side, difficult to break down. I think we probably need to be a little bit better at times in possession of the ball, and maybe create a little bit more and move that ball quicker. But I think that's partly credit to them. They're tough to break down. They sort of have a high line, but they're compact. So yes, it's a decent game to be fair.
And it's not been a 90-minute game. There's been 4 30-minute segments. You've already played your football. How do you feel you performed this evening against one of your old clubs? Does that give you an added incentive to try harder?
Wouldn't necessarily say to try harder, but obviously it would have been nice to have scored. Had 1 or 2 chances, couldn't quite convert that. But yeah, it's an old club, but it's a lot of old mates as well, or still very good mates of mine as well. So, but you've got to forget about that for the time you're on the pitch, and just kind of get on with it. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and it's always nice to play and get some minutes.
And you've certainly been chatting with lots of the people from the club. Do you still keep in touch with people from Cardiff?
Yeah, loads of them. They've obviously been texting me, this week, even when I left before. Spoke to a lot of them, most weeks. And yeah, that still continues.
And as we talk right now, we're not sure when the league will start, but I guess you can't wait to get your teeth into some competitive football.
Yeah, you can't quite, I suppose, replicate the competitiveness of in friendlies at times. Obviously the games you've played have been competitive, but when there's points available for you to get, especially when you're challenging for a title, that does give it that extra edge. So yeah, it'd be good to hopefully get going in a couple of weeks.
And finally, Adam, Pen Blue Dapis, it's your birthday today.
Cheers, thank you.